So really quickly before the video starts, I'll show you how to set up a Kamoer 3-channel doser. I just want to say a really big thank you to everyone subscribed to the channel and to Aquarium Monsters on YouTube, because I joined his stream today. I was a bit bored, just joined up, and he was ending the stream. And I just said in the comments, like, how's it going, everyone? And then he just goes to my channel, because I actually wasn't subscribed to him before. It was another YouTuber. They shared his stream on YouTube, and I saw it, so I joined up, and so I subscribed to him, and he saw that, and he was, and he said, everyone go subscribe to Aquarium Down Under. He's almost at 100 subscribers. I think it's at 95, and I've got 5 more subscribers and 100 subscribers. So again, another big thank you to everyone subscribed to the channel, and a big thank you to Aquarium Monsters for getting everyone to subscribe to me. Hey guys, welcome to Aquarium Down Under. Today's gonna be like an extra update. I'll set up the doser, because I reset the tank yesterday, and I did the update yesterday, and I finished filming it all. It's all cleared up, it's looking really nice, and the fish are swimming through all the holes and all, so I assume they're enjoying it a lot more than the old one. But I'm going to be setting up the Kamoer doser today, and so at the moment, I'm only going to set up pump number 1, and I'll also show you how to make these custom dosing containers and a thing to hold your dosing lines in the tank. I was doing pump 1 for alkalinity, and so I'll get to the program I've got for it. So first off, you want to push. This will be the screen when you first open it. Push set, and come with options: manual dose, adjustment dose, program, and option. At the moment, I'm just going to be showing how to do program, because I'm going to be setting mine up as. So I click on program, and this is mode. I think the base one's auto, but you just click on it and change it to custom. Then you push set, and then it asks you what pump to choose. You got 1, 2, and 3. But I'm still going to be doing 1 today. And you can choose how many times a day. And so at the moment, because when I'm testing my alkalinity, sorry for it to shake hands as well. When I'm testing my alkalinity, the test gets a bit off. Sometimes I'll test it and it uses so much a day. Sometimes it uses a different amount a day. So I'm going to start off with 1 mil a day of this solution, and see how it goes from there. I've also made a little custom stand for it as well. Just a couple pieces of wood to screw together, and I'll be changing that. I'm going to get a more permanent one. It's going to sit on the wall here. It's going to hold the doser and the dosing containers. There'll be a little bit of extra room that can put some other stuff in. But so I don't really know how much my tank uses exactly a day. And with this, the reason why I bought this Red Sea alkalinity, because I'm really liking the Red Sea calcium at the moment, but because this Reef Builder alkalinity thing, it doesn't give you like exact readings on how much it raises it by and all that. It's a bit confusing trying to use this. So this is much easier. It's just 1 mil is 0.1 DKH it raises it by. So this is much easier to use. So I'll be using it 1 mil a day. So I only want to dose 1 time a day. So it says times, and you can choose however many times. I don't know what the max is, but I'm going to be doing 1 a day. And then here it says cycle, which if you click on that, you can choose interval days, which I'll click on, and you can make it so it does every day, every second day, every third day, and so on. I'll change it back to every day. And then if we go back on here, this is days of the week. And so at the moment it's just every single day of the week, from 1 to 7, which is Monday to Sunday. And I can change it so if I get rid of that, it has X, that means it does not dose on Monday. So I can get rid of that, and like get rid of every second one, make it dose every second day. But I'll just escape out of that and go back in. But I want it to dose every single day of the week, so I'll just leave it how it is here. Push set to go through the whole way through, and then it goes hold on. get out of it. And then next down is time. And so if you choose if you want to dose 5 times a day, there'd be 5 different, it'll say be 5 different ones a day. It'll be time 1, time 2, time 3, time 4, but I'm only dosing 1 time a day. So it's just time 1. So click on that and ask me how many mils I want to dose, and I only want to dose 1 mil a day. So do that, push set, and then go down, which is start here. You choose what time you want to start it at. And so what I'm going to be doing is, goes like it, starting at 12, it's going to start at 12, so that's lunchtime. This is in 24-hour time. So if I did 24, that's midnight, or 00, either or is midnight. But so just doing 12, because when I start dosing calcium, I'm going to be dosing it at night time. And the reason for this is because if you dose calcium and alkalinity too close together, it can like crystallize together. Like because when I first started dosing alkalinity and calcium, I put the alkalinity in and mixed up my calcium mixture. Once it was clear, just chucked it in, and it all just crystallized. I think it's called like condensate, something, I don't know. But so you want to, so what I'm dosing them, 1 at daytime, 1 at night time, just to get rid of all the risk of it crystallizing, to make sure the alkalinity and calcium is always stable. So choose that start at daytime, so it's doing 1 mil at 12 o'clock, and then just escape out that. Actually, see if there's any other options. No, it's just those 2 options, and then that's set for my dosing. So I'll get some line. I got this silicone airline tubing from Vivus, and they also have kamoer. Their dosing tubes here are smaller than regular ones, because regular ones are usually this. And so the kamoer pumps usually come with their own ones of these that go on here, because they're different sized. But so Vivus, they do sell these, like the regular clear ones, but the ones I had didn't fit on these pumps because they're weird ends. But I just take the case out. That's good enough. I only need one. So this has like a screw thing on the end. I don't know if it's for like CO2 line or something. I don't know what it's for. But it's got that on one end, which goes into the skinny part in the doser, and then on the other end it is it goes fatter, which means it will fit on the clear silicone airline tubing. And it's good to use silicone tubing as well for this, because it doesn't like biodegrade, so it won't, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, from what I've heard, so it won't leach anything into the into this, so you won't put anything bad into your tank. And I've also got these check valves, which won't focus on, wants to focus on behind. There you go, so these check valves that I'm going to be sticking on the end of the tube. So the tube's going to be going into the tank and this will be on the end of it. And all it does is makes it so it can put the doser can put the liquid into the tank, but then it doesn't suck in any air. And the reason why you don't want it to suck in air is because if it sucks in a mil of air, then next time it will dose, it won't dose the liquid, it will just dose 1 mil of air into the tank. It's not going to do anything. And so for these as well, these custom dosing containers, all I did was got this Voss water bottle. And the reason why you get the Voss water ones is because they're hard. Like you can get like a Coles brand or Walmart brand, I think it's in America, bottle, but they're not hard, so they get like damaged easier and all. But this is nice and hard and all, and the lid is really easy to drill into because it's a big lid. So I just drilled a hole in the middle, and that is 6 mil diameter hole, which is the same diameter as this tubing. So I'll add some tubing onto this, and then I'll come back once I've got the tubing on. A bit noisy now because Skimmer's on. Still trying to get this tuned in after yesterday. It's still popping. It's been really weird. Because from the epoxy, the dust stuff on the epoxy is just making bubbles pop instantly, which I might have to get some filter floss to fix that. to take all out the water. But it just overflowed. I had to empty this out because it filled up the whole thing instantly, because I moved the outlet of the chatter rack to behind the skimmer instead of in front of the skimmer. So then the dosing tube, it drops straight to there, will mix around will get mixed around with the water. As I moved around there, blob all the detritus and then just filled the skimmer, and the skimmer went nuts and just overflowed. But so I'm just at the check valve on the end of it, and then this is how the dosing holder fits. So you can buy ones that like clip on here and then hold your tubes, like 8 tube holder or something. This is so like cheaper to make. Piece of PVC pipe, and then you cut about each side of it and then drill some holes for how many dosing things you need. And I've got 3 holes because I've got alkalinity, which I want to be dosing at the moment, then calcium, which will be dosing soon, and then magnesium, which will be dosing in a while. When my tank actually starts to use more than the water change can put back. But so go check the alkalinity I got here. These alkalinity bottles, I'll show you on the label. I think this is the old Red Sea bottles. They have been bought for a while at my local fish store, because the ones I got from over race, they were different bottles. I think they're the new ones. But here shows that you can put the dosing line on top of the bottle, and then so you put it on that part sticking out in the bottom, and then you can also stick it on the bottom half of that. There's another part where you can put another line on the bottom half, which you can put down to the bottom of the bottle in. But I was going to chuck this in the Voss water bottle, and another reason I use the Voss thing is because they're clear, so you can just see how much you got left instead of like drilling a hole on top of this. It was a bit hard because there's a weird thing, but like with the other ones where it doesn't have that, which is just a flat lid, drilling a hole on the top, you can't really tell how much you got left, so you gotta keep shaking it. Or you can put a refill reminder on these kamoer doses, which is pretty nice. Well, I don't know what it does when it goes off, but like, say you got 500 ml of solution and you're dosing 1 ml a day, which is what I've got at the moment. You can set a refill reminder for 500 days from now. That will tell you to refill this, and I think it might beep or something to refill it up. Yeah, just chuck it in the water bottle and be back. The solution, the dosing solution in this bottle. Also, one thing I found out is that the Red Sea bottle, you can just do this thing that lid was made for on the Voss water thing, because it's the exact same size lid, because this lid is bigger, but the inside of it they're the same size. So if you want to do that, you can do that if you want. But I'm just going to use the lid because I've already got it pre-drilled and all. So it's all hooked up now. You can see here it says what the time is up above. It's 3:19 and 20 seconds. And then it says here on the side P1, which is pump 1, 12 o'clock, which got time, 1 second. So it means pump 1 will dose for 1 second at 12 o'clock, and 1 second is 1 ml for this pump. If you got like a really tiny tank that doesn't use up too much, I don't know why you'd be buying a doser, but if you are anyway, I wouldn't recommend this doser for it, unless you're using more than 1 ml a day, because you can't dose less than 1 ml on this. Or what you could do though is you could dose if it uses up half a ml of the solution a day, you could just dose 1 ml every second day. So it might work using this pump. But if you want to be super duper stable for parameters, you use a different one. Yeah. So what I'm going to do with this at the moment is you can see the dosing line. Nothing we can't really see because the buff is clear and this is clear. But in there's no in the lines no liquid. So I'm going to do the auto dose, and then the manual dose, and I'll get it to dose to like 10 ml or something, and then get it to run all the way through here, and then when some stuff starts to drip out the end there, then I'll stop it, and then it should be all good to run from there from then on. Yeah, so I'll get doing that. So I read the instructions again for the dosing liquid, and I forgot that it was 1 mil raise the DKH by 1 for 100 litres. And my tank's 300 litres, so I got to put dose 3 mils a day. And so how I'm going to do that is, as the same as before, push set down to program, and then custom dose, pump 1, and just change the times, go up to 3 times. Sorry it keeps going it's gone white, but time 1 set is 1 mil, but I'll change this to 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's going to once at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then get rid of that, and then it will dose. He's going all white because a different angle than before. Because I'm right here at the moment. This is where I'm gonna have it set up just in front of the chiller and all. It was here before and I was showing you how to do it. But then have another one. Go 11, and then a third one, go at 12 o'clock. Now if I go back to the home screen, yeah, it's changed now. Pump 1 at 10 o'clock for 1 second it turns on for. Also getting air bubbles in the dosing line. I think just because these aren't on further enough. I've tried my best to get them on. This one's not on further enough. I got this one on as far as I can. I think the air bubbles are stocked. But you can see where is that? There's an air bubble there. There's another one there. Couple up there. There's a bigger one. I think it's inside here. But yeah, with those air bubbles, you really don't want the air bubbles. Might be a little bit hard to see because the reactor's up at the moment. But the little air bubbles, or any air bubble, you don't want them because it just means that when it doses 1 milliliter, you can dose a milliliter of air, a half milliliter of air, so you're not getting the amount of liquid that you want to be dosed. And also, I'll just set up an adjustment dose. Sorry I'm not filming the right thing now. I'll just film how to set up an adjustment dose. To show you why it's important that you dose it to flow, because I'm going to have to get like a little tiny power head or a Cease Synchro pump from my local fish store, because they sell the Cease Synchro ones. So they sell the Cease Synchro, that's a bit of tongue twister with that one, but they sell those pumps. I've got a little one, like not very many litres an hour. And just stick it behind there till it crystallises. I'll show you that. So how you set up the adjustment dose. How you dose. This is how I got the floor up the line. Just did with the adjustment dose. So you just go. So we go back to the home screen. You just push set, bring to this screen, adjustment dose, choose what pump you want, and then just hit what mil you want. So I just how many mils you want to dose. So I just go along here, put on 1 mil, push set. I'm gonna say, are you sure? And I'm gonna put on yes. I'll come back through here before I start it, so you can see why it's important to dose it to flow, because I might end up sticking it up there on top of the overflow box, but dosing now. And see the oh, I can't see it very well. I'll get a torch and I'll set up for you again, because I haven't dosed too much in the tank. I also need to dose today anyway. So I'll go grab a torch and I'll be back and show you. I also just start up the torch in my hand and quickly get the torch back. We'll get focused out there. See the white stuff in the water there? Bit hard to see, it's still there. The water's all cloudy there, that's because it's crystallized into the water. You couldn't see it too well because it was camera wasn't focusing, but yeah, it crystallizes in the water. So you get like a little tiny pump. Because Vivus, which is my local fish store, sell smaller versions of these for like $30, I think. And I'll stick it in the back there and blow around in the skimmer section. And then I'll just change this. I'll move this outlet of the reactor into here, so it'll blow around this area. And also the copepods, because there's copepods and amphipods in here. It's quite a bit actually. But it's at the moment that's getting blown here and then until it gets sucked up by the skimmer and skimmed out. But if I put it here, it's going to return pump up into the display, which I'm really liking the aquascape at the moment on. I come back to the doser. I've also got to clean up all this from yesterday. Yeah, so this is the dosing system. It's all set up and done. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the little extra update and how to set up a kamoer 3. I think it's 3-stage doser. Not 3 stages. 3-channel. That's it. A kamoer 3-channel doser. I'll see you next week where I'll be doing an update on how all the corals are going and yeah, now it's fish now and see if we've got like another coral or another fish. Probably not another fish. If I see a really nice one, maybe. But yes, I'll see you next week.